Binta.
To be strong, but strength says no to me. See, I am sick and tired of this life, not because I am aimless, but because of the society's view towards me. I am being segregated, discriminated, and isolated. My brother is a president and could not provide me with clothing. My aunt is an ambassador and could not provide me with shelter. My brother is a businessman and could not provide me with food. So why? Why do you depress me? Why can't you give me courage? And why? Why can't you help me? I do not desire being called a beggar. It's just because I have nothing, absolutely nothing at hand. ñi manke meccati la njuuroleng a manke nidiati dogali yala la. See, this was never my hope, nor my dream, neither my goal. See, this was not what I worked for, it's not what I hoped for and prayed for, but I became a beggar because I am hopeless, helpless, and powerless. I wish you knew what I have been through and going through. See, I am a cripple too. Kon hey, yow mi yalla may ay bot. Ibil sa bot te nga xamne there is no situation which is permanent. I don't have the opportunity to do things by myself. Kon tatang kawalile ya. Tatang kawalile kawali timbingoto tata neto lujube natara chali yama. I don't have the opportunity to walk. Sitting on my wheelchair, pushing me every day and night was never my intention. Konsanta yala, lidu ay tayi for ndogali yala. So do not be surprised, for I am insane too. I feel so sad when I pass by people who tend to run away from me. Some say I am dirty, others say I am stinking. If everybody run away from me, then tell me who will give me an assistance. No food is given to me, for I am hungry. No water is given to me, for I am thirsty. I have nowhere to sleep, for I am homeless. I have nobody to live with, for I am lonely. Konsanta yala. Lidu ay tayif wa indegali yala. See, I have a story that I want to tell. So just give me a row. I just want to help. So give me the hope. Don't let this flow or look me low. Just give me a row. I just want to give you the harvest. Thank you.
Everybody take time. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen.
And now we are going to the main performance, which of course is the advocacy event. And each poem will represent something, a story, and the first performance is behind the face of a old man.
Behind the face?
And this piece is dedicated to all those who lost their fathers. So sit back, relax, and have a wonderful day.
Behind the face of a good man.
Behind the face of a good man.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have the moment of the night. Starting now. Where are they?
A round of applause for these two amazing people.
Nymph of the pen and Point City.
The nymph of the pen and Point City.
Peace represent the moment of the night has finally arrived.
A poetry advocacy event.
On the team,
Tisa.
the unseen.
By the nymph of the pen, SD, and the point of the point.
The nymph of the pen and Point City.
A round of applause for these two amazing people, please.
Advocacy.
Let's celebrate our leader.
Point City and the nymph of the pen. Are you set?
Yeah, we're set.
Do you need mic here?
He's going first.
Action. That? No, Maria. Maria? Let's do it. Put your hands together for them. Put your hands together.
DJ, you're having a sing. You're having a sing.
DJ more than what am I? Never done. Give me sense. It's a moment that we have all been waiting for. A night that is going to inspire us. Tinsa! DJ, are you set? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Action.
Nanti kong. Baik, saya balik. Dua, mana belakang? Belakang, sudah bu. Yang belakang. ndey ndeyu ñépp la waay baay baayu kenn la maa yéem baay bu mën a toppatoo njaboot maa yéem borom kër gu xër ci njabootam góor gi juri njaboot jàngal leen bokku ne ar ku leen gis naw leen def leen royukaay ngir ka leen jàngal ñu xëy bés yeewu benn bés xale yi taxaw tiim seen baay papa papa mu ne tekk dadi dadi mu ne tekk ñu yëkkati loxo mu fekki suuf ñu yëkkati tànka mu fekki suuf ndeke bàyyi ba leen jàngal bàyyi ba leen yar bàyyi bi leen doon toppatoo keroog la ruux ga tàggoog jëma ja njaboot gi yépp yuuxoo
Just one more time, I wish I could sit and chat with you, push and pull with you, joke and laugh with you, listen to you and drink from your words of wisdom. But unfortunately, I couldn't have that opportunity. For somehow I can bear your separation, but my sister cannot live a moment without thinking about you. behind the face of a good man.
Since the day I was born, Mom said cry. Dad said cry, but in my bicycle, give over 30 in the lights. So if I want to find you scientifically, I will send you on the periscope. Seas of obstacles, fight and pave the way.
But that you have gone so soon and leave us alone. Behind the face of a good man, that man I call my father. But not only a father, he is a friend, a supporter, a coach and a motivator.
And to define you mathematically, that I will send you X. The X that we have been multiplied, simplified, evaluated, divided, added, and subtracted, you will still be X and X remains one. But Dad, you're one. That is so lullaby.
And I miss those storytelling times before going to sleep.
Dad, we miss you.
We couldn't miss you so much because
You've educated us, you've taught us, you've led us, you've paved the way for us, Dad. But there are always quench of tears behind the face of a good man.
oh yes, that may have taken you away, but in our hearts you will forever be. Now I realize the reason why you taught me to be strong, to stand alone whenever things turn out to be wrong. But that, since you left home, everything in the compound is going wrong. Fighting every day, quarreling day after day. Oh Dad, I now believe in this manding saying, Nihiri baboika, kunol ka janjanle.
And I cried. I cried on and I cried. I cried on the day you also said goodbye, because it is like you've elaborated the war that I have to fight to get rid of my bundukatas and torture you. She makes me to smell the aroma of pain, and she deprives me from the melodies of love. Oh, she behind you, the woman I call my mother, can give me rest, but that may so rest in peace.
We love you, Dad.
Live their life. War will become the sound of no more the sound of the bomb, no more killing, no hatred, no more war, destruction, play of faith, the beat of progress and happiness. Every soul in peace, the Lord. Someone's peace is your peace is someone's peace. So peace is all what they need. So let's promote justice because justice brings peace and peace brings justice. Justice for one is justice for all. Peace for one is peace for all. Peace is peace and peace is peace. For peace is peace.
Applause for Warlock. Ibrahim, can we have you on stage?
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Palbe sinola te besuwala. Kosawanda. Okay. Aqua poem. I'm tired. You know Gambia, we are tired, right? So I'm representing everybody. Okay, we are tired. I'm representing everybody here. The Gambia. You know, before I start, I want to say one thing here. I learned that there are three things that make human being a human being. I want to define what we are, human beings. The three things that make what we are. Those are the uniqueness in us, oneself. 1. 2. The whom we are tortured and the whom we are nurtured. That makes who we are. 3. The society. But today, how we are living as African Gambians, we have conquered homes. Homes are no more controlling us. We have conquered our parents, our uncles. We have conquered our aunties, our grandfathers and grandmothers. 2, our own self, yourself. We have conquered that too. We cannot control ourselves into our own boundaries. That's why now we are fighting with the society. Society is controlling our way of life. I don't know whether you get it what I'm saying. Hello? Okay, this is how the poem goes. I'm born and brought up in a nation where corruption is a passion, which brings back meditation and best of imitation. Nation of deception goes with the feeling of frustration. Badinga miyankolu mbatelema. Mama ko nana fale ko manin koli ko kokoto murukoto wala kokoto kuto koto kulukoto bonyano. Bare na fana ko na fale ko e ka kutu kuyele eta kuto fa wulo kono. Oto alina lon ko kula man tata kan ku kabrin kunun ni kunun ko nyati na nina mira wason Gambia e kala na mantarin dia ani beya also kuya nyati na niyogo kuya ani mendia kadum kam mira le mun beya Gambia. Look, I'm done. I am tired. When I'm talking, people are talking. I'm tired. When there is love, but we can live together in the mood. When there is light, but we can see each other in the room. When there is care, but we can find it in the noon. This is the cage we are living. This is the land we are cultivated. How can seed grow well on the ground if they are staggering around? How can peace reign if they fail to groom us? How can we live in harmony if they are the loom that caused us the gloom which made us to live in the doom? Look, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm tired of like where they who give best advice are your worst for, always with hoe to cut your toe. The life where the weak are jailed and guilt are free, we turn everyone into chaotic life so that leads to infinite war. I'm tired. I'm tired of life where our taboo has come to life for. Her child don't know her father is life for. And the temptation caused the life so oh, since the receiver of our last coin with a smile on our face till the next day, when they are staffed again, always happily shameful. I'm talking of my society where everyone is rightly wrong, we turn our culture into lively form. We are tired. Africa is tired. The Gambia is tired. I am tired. Tired of being in the four corners of roof that caused the poverty of four origins. For the Gambia, we've tried two ways. Yes, expecting better in three, but still no way because we fail to realize our old days. And this may continue till end days when I'm one of the competitors of life. My brother is my opponent. Father turned to be a referee. Mother a coach. And family become separated fans. Then tell me, when will peace reign? Of course, there is civilization, no more war. But mental and social fight shall bury our souls. That's the end of the poem. I wish you are listening.
Okay, we all left home telling them that ñu ngi ñëw si poetry event and then dañ ko appreciate soo demee si kër bi nga mun a wax gaay tuuti si loo jëlee fii nii so dañoo bugg a kam poète si ñoo wax wala poète test si ñoo wax ñun yëpp ñu noppi ñu déglu gaay. You here for the poetry event, right? So please noise bi ñu make sure ne ñu life ñu lii ko si suuf. Okay, then he has another one. Déglu leen ko please. A round of applause for Ibrahim Kamara Wall.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, I look so casual. I have to go to work, so I was rushing. I am Jennifer Toure. I'm a poet. I'm a law student at the law faculty. I'll be performing a piece for you tonight, two pieces. One is titled Listen, and the other is titled Beast. The first piece talks about people in general. No matter how old you get, you are always trying to figure yourself out. So this goes for everybody, young and old. If you're still trying to figure yourself out, this piece is for you. I find abnormality in normal. I find comfort in unusual. I find explanations rather too hard to finish. I stutter and hesitate when I speak, especially the truth. I am paranoid and intimidated by words. I misinterpret at most times, and yes, I cry. I'm the definition of different. But really, how can you not tell? How can you not tell when there's a difference in time and space, a difference in speech and gestures, looks and approach? How can you not tell that behind that smile is a bruised tongue? Maybe you think caring makes you vulnerable. So you'd rather not be emotionally attached because you're afraid of losing who you are. But here, I'm trying to figure out who I am. Because every time I stare at my image, I see a stranger, and more so when I hear my name. It feels like someone else. I want to meet me in person and hold an endless conversation. I want to ask myself questions that only I have the answers to. I wish to understand my desires, pack them up in bookshelves and make friends with the librarian. I want to know who I am. I don't need to make confessions in a church. I have enough telephone booths on the streets to connect with God. I express my feelings through emojis, but most times they aren't true. They're just a getaway from the truth. Listen, me and my sins, we be drinking on the counter, in the kitchen. Yes, we be singing, locking lips and kissing. Listen, I commit adultery with my sins. I'm intimate with them. I search for warmth in their hugs. I seek for that which is found. Now I'm lost in your gowns. I am no graduate, yet I have studied my body for 22 years to own a degree. Now what better lecturer could there be than me? I am taught that losing is not an option. So I learned to win with the wrong textbooks, but I leveled up. I read the devil's Bible, then threw up on mediocrity and worship perfection. I couldn't afford to be young, dumb, emotional, and broke. So I borrowed a healthy account, read magazines on how to stay hurt, but rich. Listen, your stoves burned out. So I kept myself warm and locked out. This chimney harbored too much to stay safe, so I left my soul in the furnace and embraced fire, then built a relationship and a burning desire. You won't get it. I was never ripe for the picking. I am an embodiment of insecurities. I cement questions on bricks of doubt. So yes, if you ask me who I am, I will be happy to say I wear an empty book. That until you turn the last leaf of my body, I'm unpredictable. That I tell stories of the biggest sinner there is and sink the greatest of oceans. That I build worlds in minds, create havoc in time. I wish I could say this. But if you ask me who I really am, I will tell you, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Thank you.
Wow, wow.
One more piece. The next piece is Beast. After you figure yourself out, you learn to stand up strong. This piece is for you. When you're still learning to stand up strong, let nothing break you down. The title is Beast. My tears depict the power in my temperament. And I shall not hate me to love you, for indeed, in such a world of treachery, I would live a survivor. Because I'd rather serve in heaven than rule in hell, and no jurisdiction dares defy that statement. These were her very words. But believe me, my little girl learned it the hard way. They called her Lucifer, said she was a devil, a beast. But I defy that. Because the longer you dance with the devil, you are bound to fall deeper in hell, and she is no devil. She's an angel with a voice, because when she speaks, she silences thunder. She creates a bond greater than the intimacy between the sun and its rays, but she learned to roar. So they called her Beast. Gave her the fangs and the fur she was never born with. The poisonous beastly claws she never saw, muddled her image into something she could never pursue, called her names she never knew. For indeed, there was only one name tattooed on her brain, one name that even billionaire Bill Gates couldn't decrypt nor explain, one name their hearts could just not embrace, so they tried to knock down her confidence and credibility, called her fat. Said she was too tall, too black and too dull, and out of pain, she folds in despair with tears in her eyes. But hey, my little angel, I'll tell you this. You don't have to be gorgeous to be recognized. Don't need to wear goggles to look smart. You don't have to tiptoe in them heels to show height. You don't need to be thin to be seen at first sight. So let them yak all they want. Because only loose lips sink ships, but let not their loose lips sink you. So float. Float and stand up tall. Chest out with your head above all. Make them perceive enough that indeed you don't need to be perfect. For it is from imperfection that perfection is born, and that verily imperfection is but an honor because it comes from greatness. So love who you are. And if loving yourself is wrong, you don't ever want to be right. So now, go tell them bullies that mama said, I'm a special beast. Tell them mama said, I've got the best qualities that you need but couldn't even afford, for they're just too expensive to be sold. See, even if you clutch the 4 chambers of my heart, what I am, you could never understand. What I am made of, even the iambic pentameter dares not explain, and what I will become, no encyclopedia could live to tell the tale, so please, give up. Stop claiming to know me enough because you don't. I mean, how much more trauma should be inflicted before you get it? Do I have to rap for you to understand the language I speak? I mean, come on. Standing up strong is my only language because it grants me license to cross all boundaries, so sit your behind down. Pin your ears back and hear me, because I mean it when I say, quit trying to define me, calling me names and seeking to further impair me. For I no longer live in the past and you can no longer hurt me. Try to understand that I'm human. My God, didn't you notice that I've got blood running in my veins and not water that runs on the surface? For I'm the son of Adam and Eve, and I am bound to forgive, forget, and let the past die away. For my once blue sky is now painted in blacks and whites of broken smiles, but I kept it in mind that Mama also said, when you pray for the rain, you'll have to deal with the mud. But do bear in mind, you are your own mirror. Let no man cage your beauty. A reflection is beyond any work of art, and you are greater than any masterpiece. So do what you do best. Roar even better and louder. You are beast. Thank you.
Gambian Kolu Alsam. Gambia nave jambal don. Gambian Ho Akhiraja. Bukana keti Gambia jisafun. Mangulindum bos babu Gambia. Fogole banyun me simnan. Ndax li ñu bokk ñu boole tax ñoo booloo bokk gestu rafet lu bés bi teew si muy Gambia Gambia kon dëkk bi benn la waaye dëkk bi it benn la ndax problème bi tam benn la muy xaalis koo sax xaalis den koy liggéey am den koy lijjanti ñëpp jóg xëy ñii indoo taxaw ñii sëgg ñii toog ñii juutu am waaju am soxla bu taxaw mu yàkkamti jóg jéggi tali fa xastalu rek yuuxu càppantati lépp pour benn càppantati am waaju ney moom du meelu du càppan ney moo tax bu ma leen ñaanee ngeen beñ laa fasoo jëfoo sama làmmeñ ndax da ngeen demoon jàngi pour am xaalis man ma toog jàngal ni ñooy amee xaalis. For society said, seeing is believing. That's why my appearance is deceiving. And they said, fake it till you make it. That's why I make it look smooth and classic. You can't resist this magic. Dress for the job is what they said. So I figured, ding, you don't need a job. You just need to dress in a suit, a suitcase, a pair of shoes, and look great. For Nelson Mandela said, appearance matters. And remember to smile. And Esteem said, Kodo be kodo, kodo be kodo, kodikuto, kodikoto, kodo be kodo, kodo be kodo, woto, doko fosunyaro, kodo be kodo, kodo be kodo. Thank you. I greet everyone that is here, the students, everyone that is here. I thought I would start with a comedy piece so that I will make you laugh a little before I do another piece. So my name is Abdullah Cham, as they said, but you can call me Inspiration, yeah? So I'll do a second piece. It's entitled The Mirror. I hope you enjoy it. ñun lu ñuy taalif xajul ci téere kon jëlal suñuy kàddu yi ak ci téere ndax jëmmaay set ruuxu di sell man maay set faxe ko sa ñenn ña amoon ay gétt ak ay tool yu meññ déet buñ fàtte démb ndax balaa ay fecc maama ngembu démb songu sonn kottu ba noxu borom nopp yu xonq kon balaa ñuy topp jóg di topp kooku ne njëkk a gestu maam sol sa caayam ya te naa nit sa ndaalam ba for I am lost in today and I can't find yesterday. I realized that these cars and clocks are too fast in changing today's to yesterday's and reaching tomorrow, but none can take me back to 1 second ago. But when I face the mirror, I see her giving out a bag of gold to a white fellow. In return, she was given a mirror. In the mirror, she saw herself but lost her identity. That's the irony. But when I face the mirror, I don't see me anymore. I see him telling himself another lie by wearing another tie, too big to say a baraka, jarama o even jokonjel, mu rew beew ba lekkatu cereeg meew. Waaye Baay Faal bi sax daf ne jëf jël ndax ko wàcc sa ànd boo dem fekk fa borom mu toog te li nga doon boo ko bañee dafa fekk nga gën saa ñaaw. So when I face the mirror, I don't see me for he is me and I am him, but Bob Marley told me to tell him, emancipate yourself from mental slavery, for none but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, because none of them can stop the time. So he says, this is disgusting. This is not fucking, for no matter what I do, how I do, or where I go, I can only be me for 1 plus 1 minus 1 times 1 divided by 1 will only give you 1. So when I face a mirror, I finally see me singing, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Just to prove to my peers that I watched the movie, I see me posting a smile to that guy I envy so much. I see me struggling so much to fit into today. And this makes me think, this is not a mirror. For in a mirror, the image is supposed to imitate me. But I am imitating the image. Therefore, the mirror is dead. May her soul rest in perfect peace.
Wow.
wala nangu ngeen ni nit mooy garabam nangu ngeen dégguma leen de nangu ngeen man maa bañ kay Thomas Sankara kan moo tax ñu rey ko nit kon nit du garabam nit dem na ci sëriñ ñu liggéey ko mu enu ay dàllam te nit a ko def ana nit mooy garabam maa bañ yow mi nekk ci classroom bi di jàng yaa ay nit a fa nekk ñu gis ne yow yaa ngi shine bright mu dem ci sëriñ ba ñu liggéey la saa yu exam jotee nga feebar ana nit mooy garabam déedéet kon nite mooy garabam nite mooy garabam kan mooy ki nite massa ki nite mooy ki éene ñépp jàmm ki nite mooy sa morom am lii nga ñaanal ko te yéene ko ci jàmm ki nite mooy nga fekk fi ñoo toroxalee sa moromi nit nga dimbale ko ki nite mooy kii dimbale te yàlla tax kon nite mooy garabam
suma doom kaay ma xamal la doom xelal la yëgal la si lu ma gis dégg xam bañ mu law raw la doom yow mu ma yaakaar ëllëg suma doom déglu ma xamal la aduna demal maa ngi ñëw la loo gis dina jeex doom lu bees dina rab lu set dina tilim sa deedu wees te doom suma doom déglul ma wax la ne nit ay garabam nit rek a mën a doon garabam kon déglul Mariama Thiam may liggéey di la jox ngay noos di fox waa tey suma doom suma la amutoon fan lay jëm lu métti yaa ngi toog suma boor di ma sagal doom di ma bégal yaa ma suturaal doom kon nit ay garabam bul am ba nga beew bul siiw ba nga beew waa bul ñàkk tamit suma doom nit ay garabam
all that is sweet, but nothing was more sweeter than good health. I've tasted all that is bitter, but nothing was more bitter than being in need of people. God, Papa, Wahalma, Hamalma, Yema, Yetma, Mahameli.
jàppal sa morom suufeel sa bopp jàppal say xarit jàppal sa mbokk parce que doomi aadama nit rek la am parce que nit ay garabam doom nit mooy garabam nit mooy garabam kon doom nite parce que nit mooy garabam ooy It is indeed our pleasure to have you as our mother.
I know the love you have for us cannot be measured.
So today, relax and enjoy what you saw.
Because I'm sure nobody's going to give you pleasure.
Mother, you are our mother.
You are the woman that bears the 9 months pregnancy and the 1 day greatest pain in life. You are the woman we love. You are the woman we admire. You are the woman we care for.
So today, we don't fear, never care to stand anywhere and say you are our mother. You are a woman that every woman will want to be like. A woman of productivity and creativity. A woman with the best identity. Yow yaay suñu yaay.
Yaay sunu reewu xol sunu
Tegu ko.
xol sunu kawaru bakken kii mooy ngelaw bu xalam sunu xol kon yaay day wax na si yow su doon toog taxaw fekk di ko ko wax yaay ñaan baay nee na si ay jigéen yow yaay jigéen ju gën yaay ndax mat nga soxna mat nga yaay te mat nga jabar
Kon si sa ay morom yaay dinañ la sagal. Si sa ay nawle dinañ la sigil sagal parce que yow yaa ñu suturaal.
yow yaay sunu sër yaa ñu xamal lu nu kenn xamalul yow yaay sunu docteur yaa ñu jox garab bu nu kenn joxul yow yaay sunu guy yaa ñu jox kenn bu nu kenn joxul kon yow yaay sunu yaay tey si say morom dinañ la taalifal ay taalifu lingeer yu àndut ak benn geer
Na ita la dia ka akuyana ida la kana ika mol kachandi ika mol yaya konna ida len tulnadi you are our fight our life our left and right
Mother, you are our sight, our life. Mother,
and hereafter we will always stay by your side parce que yow yaay suñu yaay suñu reine for
Yeah, community. Marginalized, not only for some
Thank you.
my mind yearns inside, but my heart is full wish to have you as an helper. I know if the Lord runs the world will join me, that the choice and who you to be mine is not mine. That it's just a cost to a dream I just have overnight. That my intentions are evil and uncertain. That I just want to feed my desires. That's like many girls that they are mesmerized in this country. And many are like me. The more they think, the more they become unsatisfied with tasks. And their moods are like the day and the night. So do not lose sight of my side. For the words I have to give you from my heart are not lies. Because when the heart is inside, the eyes cannot hide. And I know one day my intentions and actions will be with you, will be question. But don't worry, I am ready for invitation. But then, if Lord is with me, so if expressing my feelings to feel this space in my heart is wrong, if telling the truth now means wrong, then I will never give up till the Lord is torn and gone and listening to the wild song in the morning now. While the list of Lord, rolling down from their voices, down the way we sing today. To believe, to dream of the days to come has now is gone, then I will understand. Expressing my feelings is my job, and loving you is my duty. So believe me, it is a war. Expect me in the middle of the bottom with a sword, hand, and words in my mind to fight for your love in the name of life. Then I will stop the fight. When men and women stop the cheating, when partners and passwords are created to fight equal peace, when we stop the fake comments on Instagram and Facebook, I said, when love is not mixed up, when words are worshipped and loyalty remains its value, and truth be the principle that guides every relationship, then I will not cross. If love in you is true.